चत्वारः चषकाः सन्ति उत्तमं कति पुष्पाणि सन्ति who can try this Ravi Mohoday
द्वे पुष्पाणि सन्ति
द्वे because there are dve pushpani also should become dvivachanam
yeah pushpam pushpe
dve pushpe now that
dve
santi
pushpe
also should become dvivachanam if you know it you can do it
yeah
did we study the alternate way to use dvivachanam not yet I think we'll do that later no problem kati vrukshah santi
पञ्च
त्रयः वृक्षाः सन्ति
पञ्चवृक्षाः सन्ति
ओ त्रयः
त्रीणि त्रीणि
you have to look at the pullinga right? Pullinga trayah same thing as chashakaah we have chatvarah because pullinga napusakalinga strilinga will be different for eka dvi tri chatur for these four numbers linga bhedah bhavati they will be different in different lingas panch onwards it will be same for all of them until 99 then what else we have here kati vahanani santi
ekah
ekam because napunsakalinga vahanam ekam vahanam asti kati parnani santi
पञ्च पर्णानि सन्ति
pancha will remain same the form will be same for pullinga any linga no so who is there today myself Shubhashri Bhagini Janaki Prasad Maya Ravi Mahodaya Rita Bhagini Vijante Bhagini others are on vacation the reading analog clocks so this was similar one as the homework that was a different picture I think so what is the first one समयः कः प्रथम घटी अस्ति
पादोनदशवादनं
पादोन एकदशवादनं is it padona ekadashavadanam
which one first one
the first one no
padona
dashavadanam right
padona dashavadanam
padona dashavadanam second one
no sorry this is 6 o'clock
Shatavadanam
so make that when you say it is shat not shat vadanam now because it is vada is va is afterwards right? I think we studied in the numbers right when the sandhi happens because it is a single word shat vadanam is a single word so ta changes to da shad vadanam because the va is what mruduvenjanam soft what are the mruduvenjana karkashavanjanam we saw that last week or before that you remember I guess right in the numbers here we saw that in the book also it is there in numbers where the sandhi happens when there is a when there is a karkasha vyanjana after that, for example, trayastrimshat, trayastrimshat, the ta is karkasha vyanjanam, sa remains sa there, trayastrimshat, it doesn't become trayo, and here traya panchashat. So these things we saw. Do you all remember? No. For example, if you go here, so here becomes trayodasha. Why is it a trayodasha? Why is it not trayastasha or trayastasha? Similar to this. So here you see here trayastrimshat, trayah panchashat. It is not trayo panchashat or trayo trimshat. Why is it not trayo trimshat? Why is it trayastrimshat? Because after trayas or trayah, there is a ta, which is a karkasha vyanjanam. So that's why it is not changing to yo, trayo. That is, visarga is not changing to trayo. So it remains sa here. And here, trayaha, it remains visarga because there is a pa or pakara here, pa varna. Pa or pha, it remains visarga. If it is any other karkasha vyanjanam, then it is, the visarga changes to sa. If it is a mrudu vyanjanam, the visarga changes to o. Trayo vimashati. If you look at vimashati, so it is trayo shodasha, trayo dasha. Da is also mrudu vyanjanam. And vimashati, if you see also, it is vimashati is not here. Here vimashati is the first column. Trayo vimashati, then trayastrimshat, then trayaschatvarimshat, trayah, because pa is there, that is visarga remains visarga. And here vimashati, chatur vimashati, that is why it is, because there is a mruduvanjanam here. Chatur ra is there, because this before visarga a is there, it changes to o. Before visarga, if it is other than a, like here it is u, chatu, then it changes to ra, chatur vimshati. And otherwise, if it is a karkasa vyanjanam like this, stra, trimshat, chatustrimshat, and again pakara, chatah panchashat. So similarly here, when we look at the sandhi rules remain same everywhere, not only in numbers. These are the sandhi rules. So when we look at the clock, where is the clock? Here. Shat vadanam. So there also shat vadanam. So here there is a mruduvenjanam. Now we are not talking about there we saw only examples of visarga, but otherwise if you look at where is the ta is there, for example shat, so this one, if you look at shad bhihi, here also shat plus bhihi is there. After that bhihi, shat, then bhihi. Bha is, what is bha? Bha is a mruduvenjanam. So if it is mruduvenjanam, the sta changes to da. So the ta changes to da. That you see everywhere. Shadbhihi, shadbhiha. And whereas shatsu, there is not changing to, ta is not changing to da, because sa is, what is sa? Sa is karkasha vyanjana. So here also shadvimshati, da. So shat plus vimshati, shadvimshati. Shat trimshat, ta is karkasha vyanjana. So it is not changing to da. Shat trimshat. And shadashiti, for example, ashiti. If you look at ashiti, there is ashiti. Ashiti is 80, ekashiti, dvashiti, trashiti, chaturashiti, panchashiti, panchashiti actually. And then shadashiti. shat plus ashiti. After ta there is a. Shat plus ashiti. So after ta, if there is a or any mruduvanjanam or swara or any mruduvanjanam, then also it changes to da. Shadashiti. If it is a karkasha only, then it doesn't change. Shat saptatihi. It means shat saptati. Okay. So there is shadvadanam. Okay, next one. Third one. What is the third one?
Padona chaturvadanam.
Padona chaturvadanam. Note that there also chatuhi is there, visarga is there. After that there is mruduvanjanam. Chaturvadanam. Okay, next one, number 4.
Sardhanavavadanam.
Sardhanavavadanam. Next one. Sapada.
Panchavadanam.
Panchavadanam.
Agrimam.
Dvidashavadanam.
Dvadasha.
Dvadasha.
Okay. Next, number 7.
Ashtavadanam.
Sapada Ashtavadanam.
So we looked last time to not break them. It is sapadashtavadanam. Single word. Sapadashtavadanam. Not sapadashtavadanam. Sapadashtavadanam. Okay, next one. 8.
Sardhadvivadanam.
Sardhadvivadanam. Agre. Next one. Sapada.
Sapada chaturvadanam.
Okay. 10th.
Saptavadanam.
11.
Padona ekadashavadanam.
Padona ekadashavadanam. Next one, last one.
Sardhatravadanam. Trivadanam.
Sardhatrivadanam.
Okay.
Let's go to next one. Kada we did Chaturvibhakti Kimartam Kidrusham. Kidrusham means what type or what kind. So this Kidrusham, note that it is a Visheshanam, an adjective. So as we have seen before, many examples, the adjective or a Visheshanam has to be in the same Lingam, Vachanam, Vibhakti as the Visheshyam, the word it is describing. Examples we have seen again. If you take Unnataha, for example, Unnataha Balakaha, right? If you say tall boy, because Balakaha is Visheshyam, and that is Pullinga Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. So Unnataha, which is describing it, Visheshanam, that also should be Pullinga Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Unnataha Balakaha. If it is Balika, then Unnata, what does Unnata becomes?
Unnata.
Unnata Balika. Similarly, if it is, let's say, Unnata Bhavanam.
Unnatam Bhavanam.
So this is easy to remember. Similarly, if it is Sundara, what happens?
Sundarah Balaka.
Sundara Balaka. And Balika, for Balika?
Sundara
Sundar.
What should it be?
Sundara Balika, is it?
Sundari.
Sundari, okay. Sundari.
So now that's why the Visheshanam doesn't need to be the ending in the same swara or whatever. The only lingam has to be same, and its form could be different. So lingam has to be same. Similarly, Bhavanam, Sundara.
Sundaram Bhavanam.
Sundaram Bhavanam. Okay, Sundaram Bhavanam. If you Visheshanam, Vishesham, if they are two separate words like this, like Unnatah Balakah or Sundarah Balakah, then yes, Visheshanam, Vishesham has to be in the same Lingam Vachana Vibhakti. But there is an easier way. If you combine those words like Unnatah and Balakah and make a single word, then they can be used like Unnata Balakah, single word. Unnata Balaha or Unnata Balakah. And if you combine this with Balika, then it becomes Unnata Balika. Unnata Balika, separate words. If you combine them, it remains Unnata Balika. So that Unnata, the Strilingatvam or the feminineness, gender, that form is not required. So this is like a base word. The base word remains when you make it a single word. Then if it is Bhavanam, also similar, Unnata Bhavanam. But when you are using it like this, you have to be careful. Careful in the sense, you have to use it as a single word without any break in the pronunciation or even writing in between. Unnata Bhavanam, Unnata Balika, Unnata Balakah. Then it is single word. So inside that single word, Vishesham, Visheshanam, that concept is still there. But now it becomes a single word, and the single word has all the vibhakti forms. All those 8 by 3 vibhakti forms can be there as a single word. This is another way of using Visheshanam along with the Vishesham. So some of these examples are shown here in this conversation here, using Kidrusham. Now Kidrusham, if it is used separately, is a Visheshanam. What kind? Like a Kaha. Like it is like using Kaha. This is another question word. Kaha, Ka, Kim, Putra, Kati. These are all question words. So similar to that, Kidrusham is also single word, is a question word. And like Kaha, because Kaha takes lingam. Kaha is a Visheshanam to what it is asking, like Kaha Balaha, Kaha Granthaha. So that linga vachana vibhakti has to be same. Kena Balakena, Kaya Balikaya, Ka Balika, Kim Bhavanam, Kena or Kasmin Bhavane. So those rules will apply, and they apply here also. Kidrusham, if you are using it as the separate word, then Kidrushaha Balakah. What kind of boy? Kidrushaha Balakah. Similarly, if it becomes Strilingam, Kidrushi Balika. Kidrushi, not Kidrusha. Kidrushi Balika. And then Kidrusham Bhavanam. What kind of building? Kidrusham Bhavanam. Kidrusham Jalam. Kidrushi Nadi. Kidrushi tree. Then Kidrushaha Parvatah. कीदृशः वृक्षः अस्ति, कीदृशः वृक्षः अस्ति तव गृहे, कीदृशी क्रीडा चलति तव नगरे. Those kind of sentences can be
ఎక్కడుందంటే మన
can you mute yourself?
ఆ క్యాంబల్ స్టేషన్ సిగ్నల్ దాటిన తర్వాత లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఉంది, టర్న్ ఓపెన్.
Astu. If any questions or any questions here, can unmute and ask about Vishesham Visheshanam Bhavaha. Any questions, Ravi Mahoday?
Mahodaya, I just have one question. That Unnata doesn't seem to change, so if we combine it, it will be the masculine singular form or the base. It would have been Unnataha Balakaha, right?
Separately, yeah.
Yeah. So if we combine it, you just take off the visarga for all. Yeah. So how do we base it?
There is no base. That baseness is lost, and the whole thing.
No. Okay. So you take the masculine singular and take off the visarga?
Yeah.
For all. Is that the pattern?
Yeah, that is the general pattern. So what?
Okay.
If you know Pratipadikam, if you remember, right? What is Pratipadikam?
Yes. Yeah.
So basically,
okay.
Pratipadikam here. It doesn't have.
Okay.
So everywhere.
Oh, you use the Pratipadikam along with the noun. Okay.
Along with the
Dhanyavada.
That becomes a single word. Now that becomes a new word actually. New word is single word. Unnata Balaka becomes a new Pratipadikam now.
Oh, okay.
But this Unnata Balaka.
Yeah, I get it now.
Unnata Balaka, this one without visarga becomes a new Pratipadika. That becomes like Rama.
Oh, okay.
Then this takes all the 8 vibhaktis and 3 vachanas.
Oh, okay.
Similarly, Unnata Balika becomes new Pratipadikam. That becomes like Rama, Lata, like that. That takes all the 3.
Thank you, ma'am.
This samasa in English, they are very rare, but they are there. Samastapadam, very rare, I think. But here they are very widely used in Sanskritam. That makes it more very rich and very complex also language. कीदृशं गिरीशः रमेशः एतयोः मध्ये सम्भाषणम् अस्ति अत्र. कः विजन्ति भगिनी and Sujata भगिनी, can you read one by one?
Okay. Take Girisha. Okay. Bhavan गृहाभ्यासं कथं करोति?
अहं गृहाभ्यासं सङ्गणकेन करोमि.
Then Girisha, भवतः समीपे कीदृशसङ्गणकम् अस्ति?
मम समीपे लघुसङ्गणकम् अस्ति.
So here a couple of things to notice. One, second line, aham grabhyasam karomi sanganakena karomi. So sanganakena again tritiya, because it is sadhanam, or using by means of that he is doing the with the help of that he is doing the homework. Now bhavatah samipe kidrusha sanganakam asti. Kidrusha sanganakam is becoming a single word here. If there are 2 separate words, how will that be used?
Kidrusham
sanganakam.
Kidrusham sanganakam. And sanganakam is
Napunsakali.
And the fourth one here, mama samipe laghu sanganakam asti. Atrapi laghu becomes a visheshanam itra. is a Napumsakalinga Rupam. भवतः some noises from me?
No, Mahodaya. Maybe outside, I don't know. I closed the windows.
No, not there. It's just now it is not there. It's better.
Okay.
Yeah, now so Laghu Sanganakam, what does that mean? Is it light laptop kind of thing? Small. Okay.
Laghu, here it is used as a Visheshanam, small, to Sanganakam. Then Laghu is a Napumsakalingam, and Laghuhu Pullingam, Lagvi, it is Pulingam actually, as a Visheshanam. Giresha.
आं महोदय भवतः सङ्गणकं दर्शयतु कृपया
मम सङ्गणकम् अत्र पश्यतु.
So all of you remember, I hope, that Pashyatu, Darshayatu, what are these forms? What does it mean?
Lotlakar.
So means you are requesting or ordering. In this case, we are requesting. Bhavata sanganakam darshayatu kapaya. Mama sanganakam atra pashyatu. Okay. Girishah. Agre.
ईदृश सङ्गणकं कीदृश सङ्गणकस्य कियत् मूल्यम् ईदृश सङ्गणकस्य कियत् मूल्यम्.
Now we are using another word here called idrusha.
Idrusha.
So here this is like an answer word for kidrusha. Like for kaha, we have an answer word like saha, like kaha saha, ka sa, or kaha eshaha, kaha balakaha eshaha balakaha. Esha means this, right? And so for this, similar to that, here we have a relationship between kidrusha and idrusha. Kidrusha means what type? Idrusha means this type.
This.
Idrusha. So here idrusha also visheshanam. In idrushaha pullinge, idrushi strilinge, and napumsakalinge idrusham. So, but if you combine the word, make it a single word, then you don't have to use that visarga and just keep the pratipadikam. Idrusha sanganakasya. Idrusha. If you separate it, then what will become idrusha sanganakasya is there. As a visheshanam, idrusha becomes
ईदृशस्य सङ्गणकस्य.
idrushasya sanganakasya. Same vibhakti has to be there. So we put it in idrushasya sanganakasya. Yat mulyam. Mulyam means mulyam.
Price.
Right. Now here we are using another word, kiyat.
How much?
How much? Now kati we already used.
How many?
Kati is how many?
How many?
And kiyat is how much.
How much?
Note that kati, how many, if you look at the word, it takes all the vibhakti forms. Here, kati, it takes all the vibhakti forms, and it is nitya bahochanam. Kati, kati, katibhihi, katibhyah, katibhyah, katinam, katishu. It takes all the vibhakti forms, because many, we are asking many, how many? Bahochanam, understood. There is some line noise from yours, Sujata Bhagini. Not the outside noise, but
Fan, I think, Mahodaya.
huh? Which one?
Maybe fan.
No, not
I will.
not the line itself, like the computer.
Line, I don't know that. Can I turn it off and come again?
No. That's fine. Sometimes it comes, not continuous.
Okay.
Then Kati. Now Kiyat. If you go back to Kiyat, now Kiyat is not Nitya Bahochanam. Kiyat here we are using as Visheshanam to Mulyam. Mulyam is what is the lingam of Mulyam here? Napumsaka lingam.
Napumsakalingam.
So that's why we are using Kiyat. If it is a Kiyat Ekavachanam, Mulyam is also Napumsaka lingam Ekavachanam, Prathama Bhakti. So Kiyat is also we are using as Prathama Bhakti, Napumsaka lingam Ekavachanam. If it is a Pullingam, then it will be different. The Pullingam of Kiyat, we'll see that later, but let's move ahead. Idrushasya Sanganakasya Kiyat Mulyam. How much is the price?
कीदृशसङ्गणस्य सहस्ररूप्यकाणि सहस्ररूप्यकाणि 1000 rupees.
1000 rupees. So here Idrushasya Sanganakasya or Idrusha Sanganakasya Sahasraruप्यकाणि. Here also note that Sahasraruप्यकाणि has become a single word. I'm going to keep you on mute for some time. Okay? So ईदृश संगणकस्य सहस्ररूप्यकाणि means 1000 rupees. Here also it has become a single word. Sahasra is a separate word actually, and then rupyakani. But now I combined them, become the sahasra rupyakani. When you combine the words like this, 1000 rupees or sahasra rupyakani, that is, it becomes a compound word, like we have done here also, here also. All these are compound words. In Sanskritam they are called samasta padam. And the rule what we did, in the first word we use just the pratipadikam of the original word and then put it here, like it becomes idrusha, and here it is sahasra. And if we separate it, if you want to use separate, again because it is a visheshanam, whatever is the second vishesham padasya lingam vachanam and vibhakti, whatever it is, the same lingam vachanam becomes and vibhakti becomes for this visheshanam also. However, when we studied, that is generally true for visheshanam, but in this case what happens is, we have studied sahasram. Okay? When we say sahasram, you see here, sahasram is an napunsaka shatam is napunsaka. So these are, those numbers are visheshanam. In some cases there is an exception, like for example from 20 onwards, vimshatihi onwards, navanavatihi paryantam, 99 until there, what happens? They are all nitya strilinge, always strilinge, nitya ekavachanam. So they, even though they are Visheshanam for what they are saying, for example, if we say Saptatihi Balakaha Santi, 70 boys are there. But 70, the Saptatihi is, it's Strilinga Ekavachanam. So Balakaha is Pullinga Bahuvachanam. So similarly here Sahasram also, look at, it is a Napusakalingam, and if you say Sahasram Rupekani, we have to say that Rupekani is Bahuvachanam, Napusakalingam, but Sahasram if you want to use separately, then we use Sahasram only in singular. Sahasram Rupekani Santi. So that those kind of things you might come across while you are reading something, so keep in mind. Sometimes they are combined to make them a compound word like this, or sometimes they are used separately. If they use separately, Sahasram remains Sahasram only. Okay? Like for example in English also we do 2000, right? 3000, 4000, so that 1000 remains 1000 only, it doesn't become thousands. 4,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, that 1,000 remains singular. So similarly, Sahasram Rupekani, even though Rupekani can be many. Okay. Next one, Girisha, Vijante.
Okay, this is okay. Latha Samipe कीदृशं सङ्गणकम् अस्ति? लतायाः समीपे कीदृशं सङ्गणकम् अस्ति?
सुजाता भगिनी अस्ति?
आम् महोदय. How is it now, Mahodaya? Nice. अस्ति वा?
इदानीं नास्ति.
ओके. लतायाः समीपे बृहत् सङ्गणकम् अस्ति. लतायाः समीपे बृहत् सङ्गणकम् अस्ति.
Okay. Again, Bruhat is another word. Again, here note that Kidrusham is used separately here, making it a Visheshanam for Sanganakam. Kidrusham Sanganakam. If you use it as a single word, it becomes Kidrusha Sanganakam. You can use separate Kidrusham. Now, Bruhat Sanganakam. Here Sanganakam, Napusakalingam, Bruhat coming as a Visheshanam for that, meaning big. So, Bruhat is an Napusakalingam, Ekavachanam. Bruhat Sanganakam Asti. Okay. Nantaram. Girisha.
तादृशसङ्गणकेन किं प्रयोजनम्?
तादृशसङ्गणकेन कार्यं शीघ्रं भवति.
Then तादृशसङ्गणकस्य कियत् मूल्यं?
The new word here, Tadr.
तादृश.
Yeah. Is it that type? That type is it? What does when the ta and the idrisha, tadrisha, what's the difference, sir?
Kidrish means what type, idrisha this type, tadrisha that type.
Okay.
So this is like similar to the relationship between, like, say, kaha, and this is idrisha means eshaha. Not idrisha means eshaha, but similar. You see the relationship between kaha and eshaha, and then tadrisha is saha. Like, so kaha, eshaha, saha, how these are related? Kaha means who, eshaha means this person, and saha means that person. Similarly, kidrusha means what type or what kind. Kidrusha means this type or this kind. Tadrusha means that type or that kind. Last couple of sentences. Rameshaha.
सङ्गणकस्य मूल्यम् अधिकं भवति.
Then aham edrisha sanganakam trinami. Then sanganakasya apanah kiyat dhuram asti. It's a question, right?
Question. Kiyat again, duram, napunsakalingam. So we are using kiyat as a napunsakalingam here. Krinami means?
So just the kiyat is like how much, right? Supposed to be?
Krinami.
So
Krinami
over
is
here?
buying. Buy.
Okay.
What is the question?
Because here over here sanganakasya apanah kiyat duram asti, mean how far is the shop, right?
Yeah.
So over here kiyat, that earlier we saw kiyat mulyam, that means how much is the price. So over here is kiyat duram asti, that means how far. So over there that means kiyat can be used for price and also distance. That means how far, depending on the subsequent word, is it? How much far? How much far? Okay. Yeah, okay.
So because the duram is not actually countable, right? Like if it is countable, then we use kati. Like 1, 2, distinctly countable units. Then you use kati. If it is not countable, just quantity,
just kiyat.
Then kiyat. How much?
Okay.
Okay, last two. So Rameshah.
सङ्गणकस्य आपणः समीपे अस्ति.
अस्तु, धन्यवादाः.
We saw this कीदृशं संगणकं, कीदृशः आपणः, कीदृशी नदी. So I will explain that depending on the vishesham, lingam, vachanam, vibhakti of visheshanam also changes. And then we saw this kiyat duram, not kati duram, because duram is just a, we are not asking how many miles, we are asking how far. And then kati duram is not correct, that's cross here. And we also some words which we saw here, like one was bruhat sanganakam. Bruhat is also visheshanam, so it is not a vyam. It takes all the lingam, vachanam, vibhakti. Sanganakam is composed lingam, we are using bruhat. So we use kiyat here as an apunsaka. So suppose if you want to ask what is the time or how much is the time. There's some time, if you use for time the word samayah. So then if you want to use this kiyat word with that, then it has to be used as a lingam, pullinga. Samayah pullinga bhavati or kalah pullinga bhavati. So kiyat also should be used in pullinga, prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Then it becomes what? Kiyan. Kiyan. कियान् समयः आवश्यकः, कियान् कालः आवश्यकः. Okay. Similarly, bruhat also takes different forms in different bruhat, bruhan in pullinga, and bruhati in strilinga. Kiyan also becomes kiyati in strilingam. Bruhati nadi, bruhati kirtihi, bruhati bhaktihi. That the strilinga forms. Any question on kidrisham, this or any of the words here we talked about? No question? Janaki Ram Mahoday, any question? Shubhashri Bhagini?
No, Mahoday. Thank you.
No.
Sir, I just have one question. Aham idrisha sanganakam krinami. That means where can I buy this computer? Is it? Am I right?
No, there is no where there. Aham idrisha sanganam krinami is a statement.
Is
There is
this
no
a
question
statement?
word in that.
No, oh, okay. I mean the statement. What does it actually say? Can I just get the right
What does it
one
say?
expression?
What does it say? Aham idrisha sanganakam krinami.
I shall buy this computer. Is that it?
Yeah, Shubhashri Bhagini will answer.
Um,
Aham idrisha sanganakam krinami.
Yes, I'm buying this computer.
I am buying this computer. Okay. Right.
Dhanyawad. Okay, what do we have next? Abhyasa, which is simple, same thing. Kiyat or kati, you put that depending on countable, not countable. Kiyadrushaha, kiyadrushi, kiyadrusham. It's also you can do it in the homework. This sambhashanam, you can read it at home. This is similar one. There's no new word here. This as exercise it has been given. You can do it at home. No problem. If you find any question, but please do it. Do not skip it. Read it at home. If you find any problem or any questions, let me know. This, like when we did that Sahasram Rupakani, I already explained that to you. Here also you will come across this one, Shatam Rupakani. Don't say Shatani Rupakani. Though Rupakani is Bahochanam, Shatam remains Ekavachanam here. Shatam Rupakani, Sahasram Rupakani, and Kotihi Rupakani. Kevalam means only, Avashakam means necessary, Paryaptam means enough, Api also, Mastu, this has two words, Maastu. Maastu means, so for example here there is a sentence, Malati says, Padatranam Maastu. Maastu means,
I don't need, is that?
I don't want. Huh?
I don't want. Okay.
I don't want, not needed. Padatranam Maastu. Shoes not needed. Tatnavashakam, that is not necessary. Kevalam ekam yutakam paryaptam. Only one shirt is enough. Paryaptam. Etat dhanam swikarotu. Please have this. There is no please here, but have this money. Take this money. Saptami bhakti, which you already did. Bhakah kutra tarati, jale tarati, phalani kutra santi, rukshe santi, naukayam asti. These are the Saptami. Saptami Sambodhanam. Also we did.
Mahodaya dhvani nyunam asti Mahodaya.
Can you hear me or no? Mothers?
Yeah.
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 It's okay now.
We'll finish it in 5 minutes. Sambodhanam also we did, right? I think we finished this. Yeah. Panchami we finished. Antah Bhahi we finished. Sambandhavachaka Padani, relationship. Pautraha Putrasya Putraha. So what are the currently Sambandhavachaka Padani, words indicating relationship, do you know so far? Janaki Prasad Muni. Oh. Not on this page, but generally outside this. In Sanskritam,
Pita, Mata,
Mata, and
Putra, Putri,
Putraha, Putri, and for father,
Pitamahi, Matamahi. I'm not sure.
no, just for father is
Pitamaha,
Pita. Pita, father is Pita.
Pita, yeah.
Putraha, Pita, Mata. Pita is father, Mata, mother, then Bhrata. Bhrata, brother.
Bhagini, Bhagini,
Bhagini, sister. Putraha, son. Putri, daughter.
daughter.
And now you said Pitamaha, which is father's father, which is shown here. Pituhu Pita. Pituhu Pita is Pitamaha. And Matuhu Pita. Mother's father is Matamaha. Pitamahi, father's mother. And Matuhu Mata. Mother's mother is Matamahi. In addition to these, there are other words given here. Putrasya Putraha, which is Putrasya Putraha, son's son is Pautraha, but daughter's son is Dauhitraha. Daughter's son is Dauhitraha, grandson, Dauhitraha. Now, what is daughter called? Putri.
Putri.
But this word Putrasya Putraha, which is looking like Pautra, like it's related to Putra. Word is related to Putra. That's why it is showing Pautra here. But here, Putryaha Putraha. Putri is the daughter, but her son is called Dauhitra. Why is that? Because Dauhitra, this word is coming from Duhita. Duhita means daughter. This is like Mata Shabda. Mata Shabda, what is the Pratipadikam for Mata?
Matra.
Yeah, Matru. For Duhita, it is Duhitru. So this is similar to the English word like daughter, Duhitru. So these are similar to English words, father, Pitru, father, and Matru, mother, Bhratru, brother. Similarly, we have Duhitru, daughter. So
just one question. If you say like Dauhitraha, is that equivalent to granddaughter, or it is like any daughter's daughter is Dauhitraha?
Any daughter's son, Dauhitra.
Sorry, daughter's son. It's like grandson, but daughter's. It's like termed like grandson, is it? Daughter's.
Yeah,
No. Okay, if I take Pautraha, like Pautrasya Putra, Putrasya Putraha, so is that like grandson, something like that?
Yeah,
or grandson only? Okay. Okay, it's grandson. Okay, sir.
Grandson, but here we can make the distinction whether he is son's son or daughter's son with these words.
Okay.
Pautraha, Dauhitraha. Pautri, similarly, Putrasya Putri is also granddaughter, but daughter of son is Pautri, and daughter is Dauhitri. Same granddaughter only, but daughter's daughter. Okay. Then we have a grandson. What is that? Great grandson. Great grandson. Prapautraha. पौत्रस्य पुत्रः पुत्रस्य पुत्रस्य पुत्रः प्रपौत्रः. Similarly, putrasya putrasya putri prapauktri. So similarly we can go on like pradravitra, pradravitri, etc. But those kind of usages we don't generally find beyond these things also. And so pitamaha, you as pra, then it goes one generation behind, and here it goes one generation ahead. Pitamahi, prapitamaha, the great grandfather. Pramatamaha, these words are there. In addition, there is other words like Pitruvyah, Pituhu Bhrata, Pituhu Bhrata, Pitruvyah. What does that mean?
Uncle.
Pituhu Bhrata means?
Father's brother.
Father's brother, Pitruvyah. Uncle, paternal uncle. Father's brother. Pitruvyah. Matulaha, Matuhu Bhrata.
Mother's brother.
In Hindi or other languages called mama, mama. That word is also Sanskritam is there, but matula word is also frequently used in Sanskritam. Otherwise, mamaha or mamakaha is also there in Sanskritam for matu bhrata, mama. Then pitruvyasya patni. Pituhu bhrata is pitruvya, tasya patni pitruvya, matulasya patni matulani. Then jamata, putryaha patihi is the son-in-law, jamata. Again the pratipadikam jamatru, like pitru, jamata. And then the daughter-in-law we have snusha, putrasya patni, snusha. And we have shvashuraha, father-in-law. And shvashruhu, mother-in-law. And devaraha, patyuhu bhrata. Devaraha, bhrata, brother of husband. Husband's brother, devaraha. Patnyaha bhrata, brother, wife's brother is shalah. Then nananda is patyo bhagini, husband's sister in nananda. Again the pratipadikam is nanandru, like duhitru, nanandru, matru. And bhaginyaha patihi, who is sister's husband, is avuttaha. Then we have pitrushvasa, pituhu bhagini. Pituhu bhagini. Father's sister is pitrushvasa. Again the pratipadikam is pitrushvasru. And bhagineyaha, bhaginyaha putraha. Sister's son is bhagineyaha. And these are not the only words. Again, because there are multiple words for any relationship. So based on that, which word used, and then the other words can be derived here. For example, pitrushvasa means pitu bhagini. We can also say pitru bhagini. That's fine. Pitru bhagini. Bhagineya, bhaginyaha putraha, bhagini putraha. That is also fine. These are not like hard and fast rules for the words to be used. Note that how this pitrushvasa word is coming here. What are the words within this? What words do you see here? You obviously see pitru here. The other word which is part of that is swasa. This swasa the pratipadikam is swasru means bhagini. The meaning is bhagini. You can use this swasa word separately. Swasru means sister. Swasa, like matru, swasru, swasa, swasaro, swasaraha means sister only. Bhagini. So together it becomes pitru swasa, pitru bhagini. These are the some of the examples here. For example, Pitruvyaha. What is Pitruvyaha? Matulaha. These are famous, right? Krishnasya Matulaha kaha?
Kamsa.
Huh?
Like Matula.
Kamsa.
Kamsaha. Krishnasya, Sri Krishnasya Matulaha Kamsaha. Anantaram kasya भीमस्य तो अर्जुनस्य पितृव्यः कः महाभारते अर्जुनस्य पितृव्यः कः
धृतराष्ट्र
Pajwal are you there?
Yes, Mother. I was a bit late.
Okay. Dhritarashtraha. Okay. Then Draupadyaha Shashuraha kaha. Let's keep it simple. Sitayaha Shashuraha kaha.
Dasratha.
Dasharatha. Draupadyaha Shashruhu kaha. Draupadi Devi.
Kunti Devi.
Kunti.
So you can form these sentences like Abhimanyoha Pitamaha kaha.
Pandu.
Pandu. Like this.
Mahodaya, one question. Brata is brother, right? So do you differentiate between elder brother, younger brother and all? There are different words?
Just Brata. Yeah, just Brata is just brother, any younger.
Yeah, but do you also have words for elder brother, younger brother? I'm sure you do, right?
Yes.
Anuja, Nagraja.
So then you'll have even for father's elder brother, father's younger brother. You'll have other words.
Possible.
Okay.
Possible. But as Vijayanta beginning was, did you say that Agraja, Anuja?
Anuja, yeah. Anuja, Nagraja.
Agra means before, right? Agraja means one who is born before. Anuja means one who is born after.
Jyeshtha also Sanskrit. Jyeshtha.
Jyeshtha Bhrata, Kanishtha Bhrata, those can be used, but Jyeshtha generally means eldest. Kanishtha means youngest. These are just who are younger, in any order, and Agraja any order, older. So you can add the ja here, Agraja, Anuja. Then another word for common word for bhrata is sahodaraha. Right? Sahodara. Sahodara or sodara also. Sodara or sahodara. What is the meaning of sahodara? Etymology, if you like, sahodara means brother, we know, but if you
Saha is with.
And then we have udara.
Udara I don't.
Udaram bharanam.
Is it Stomach. Like, is it something like stomach or tummy?
Stomach.
Yeah. So born from the same womb or something.
Yeah. Sahodara. So Rama Lakshmana Sahodarau Kim?
Bharata Shatrugna.
Rama and Lakshmana, are they Sahodara?
No.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, I know.
No, they're not.
Payasam.
Yeah. So they are
Become mothers.
Bhatarau.
Yeah.
Right, not Sahodarau na. तत्रापि युधिष्ठिरः भीमः अर्जुनः सहोदराः अनन्तरं तत्र नकुलसहदेवौ सहोदरौ अर्जुन नकुलः भ्रातरौ. There's some examples given and you can try this abhyasa later. Okay, so I think we'll stop here today. And any questions so far? Somebody asked. So try to use this sentence, use these words, and for sure complete the exercises at the end of these lessons, and use these relationship words and samaya also. You know now you can use those words in your while reading the clock, and use these relationship words in your family also, or in the especially in Mahabharata and Ramayana, where the stories there, try to connect these different characters there with these words. So विरमामः, पुनः मिलामः अग्रिमसप्ताहे. नमस्कारः.
नमस्कारः महोदय.